Okay, welcome back. We are here today with a bit of an unexpected one. I was planning to dive into Darksiders today. Then they announced Hollow Knight earlier this week. Silksong has got a release date finally, and they were able to confirm the release date earlier today. It's updated on Steam now, September 4th for Silksong. After 7 years of radio silence and absolutely no updates or news, there is actual confirmation that Silksong is coming out, and it's coming out in 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks, a little under 2 weeks, basically 2 weeks. But yeah, we're gonna try and do Hollow Knight. I'm a big fan of this game. It's one of my favorite games in the modern gaming era. I played this first maybe about 6 years ago and absolutely fell in love with it. I'm a big Metroidvania fan, so like this was a very easy sell for me, but it's like easily the best Metroidvania I've ever played, hands down. I love the story, I love the lore, I love the art style. It's just all fantastic. I have collected far too much Hollow Knight merchandise and memorabilia. I've got the full set of the Hollow Knight plushies. I've got a statue of the Hollow Knight sitting on my desk next to me right now. I've got a bunch of pins. I've got some little statues. I got sticker sets. I got the book. I got the vinyl soundtrack. It's all floating around here. I'm a big fan. So we're gonna dive in. This has been on the channel before once or twice, but it was always this is like a one-off on a day when I was like I wasn't feeling it. I just wanted to play something I wanted to, I think one of my favorite games. Just play something I wanted to play. And so I do it as a one-off, and it would kind of refresh me and get me back in the level-headed mindset, get me back interested in whatever else I was doing. But today we're going to push in and try to do the whole thing. I mean, we're not going to do it like today. We're not going to do the whole thing today. I think speedrunners probably could. I never really looked at that closely. I probably could learn the speedruns to this pretty well at this point, but I'm not that worried about it. If we hit start game here, you can see I've got 2 files that are like basically done. 91%, 107%, whatever. Basically done with the main game. And then we've got a free one here. So about 31-ish hours is what I'm expecting, somewhere around that general time frame. Maybe a little longer, because we're going to try and like actually, look at the full story and stuff. So I think this is relatively doable in 2 weeks. If I can stream a couple nights a week, 3 hours of stream. Should be doable. We'll see. 3 hours of stream, that comes out to what? 11 streams? Maybe it's going to be a little tighter than I thought. We'll see. We'll find out. Maybe we'll do some longer ones in there if I can get a chance to. I've also got my Warcraft raids are going on right now, which is going to make it tough. In Wilds Beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollowness by Manamon the Teacher. All right. And in we go. Hoping my controller is set up correctly. We'll find out. Yes, we're good. I didn't test this before we started. Like, I thought this is one of the ones I could just plug in my PS4 controller and it's fine. So, pretty straightforward platformer. Oh god. Until I get hit. It's fine. Everything's good. Just need to brush up on my timings. We'll be fine. Grab as much money as we can get to start with. I don't remember any of the like prices of items or anything like that. Which is why we're not going to try a speed run. Alright, what is this? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Okay, basically, you can heal yourself if you smack enemies a bunch. You got that kind of circular gauge up there in the upper left. As you smack enemies, you absorb soul out of them. And get enough soul, you can use it to heal yourself. Oh god. You can also fall off a cliff, because you do get knocked back a little bit by your swings. That's okay. Let's just pop down here. Usually a good idea to spend it when you can, because otherwise you're just capped and you're not actually earning anything. So now, oh god, I'll gain some soul back by hitting that guy. We're fine. We're fine. Oh yeah, these guys. You want to kill these. Kill the blue dudes. They're pretty rare, but you get something called lifeblood. Gives you some extra little masks up there in the corner, extra health. It's temporary. Once you rest or take a hit, it goes away. Oh no. I need to get up there now. We're gonna have to loop back around. I always forget which spot it is that you want to do that. Oh. I'm sure this is fine. I can pogo. It's fine. What's this? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Got it? Also, we've got this ominous-looking statue down here. Fury of the Fallen. Equip a charm to activate its abilities. We need to be at a bench to do that, so I can't really do anything just yet. Where's this taking me? Oh, we're back down here. Beautiful. So now I can loop back around and get that little alcove that I missed when the ground collapsed. Oh, and apparently this geo that I missed over here. Wonderful. I'm not going to do like a death counter or anything for this one. Like, I know a lot of people consider like Hollow Knight like a particularly challenging game. I don't know that I really agree with that. Generally, I found it relatively easy-ish. Not easy, but not like... I wouldn't call it a challenge game for me. There's a couple of bosses that are like exceptionally tough. Like Traitor Lord is real tough. Final boss of the DLC of the Nightmare King DLC, Nightmare Troop, whatever it's called, that one's real tough. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom of Hollownest. Alright, I'm just gonna bash this door down here real quick. Yeah, other than that, it's like, you know, there's like the Coliseum of Fools if you go in early. Pretty tough. But I don't think we'll have too many problems. I don't want to waste the screen space on a death counter. That's not the point. Dirtmouth, the fading town. And our first friend. Hello there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollownest it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. I enjoy the company, not that you seem the talkative sort. Alright, and then now we've got him looping. Alright. We can go ahead and take a look at this here. No reason not to equip it. Embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. Alright, boom. We can equip a charm. You can see it uses up a couple of notches. Kind of above my cursor there. There is how many notches I have available. Currently 3. This one here, if we look on the right, is using 2. So, got 1 notch free, but I don't have any other charms. Eventually we'll want to toggle that and mess with it a little bit, but for now this will be fine. Basically it's Red Tearstone Ring. You gotta love Red Tearstone Ring. That's always good. What's this say? For all your mapping supplies will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. I've got a singing Cornifer plushie somewhere around here. He's in a little bin. Gotta set them all up. Nothing here, I'm assuming. Yeah, simple lock. Alright, well. Down we go. Which way do we want to go? I'm trying to remember if there's a particularly smart and or stupid way of doing this. We'll go to the right first. I want to say this will let me explore more. Yeah, okay, not making it up there, so we're going to need to head here. Like, long term, I think we need to go to the left, but... Looks interesting. What are you? Temple of the Black Egg? Hello there, how delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. Great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom, and yet this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Hey Ghosty, how's it going? For so long I felt drawn here, so many tales full of wonders and horrors, no longer could I resist, I just had to see it for myself. But at what time I chose to arrive, this dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles, the air is thick, I wonder what could have brought it all about. To persevere in this old ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Truly a marvel. Truly a marvel. Alright. Nothing else going on in here, really, it looks like. Also got a plushie of him. He's got... his little plushie comes with his mask, and it can actually... it's removable. You can adjust it on his head, depending on how you want to have it sitting. Alright, some new enemies. I'll try to show off some of the, like, goofy tricks and stuff that I know as we go along. I'm not going to go for anything too crazy. I wonder if I could have made that possible. I don't know what's up there. Ah, okay. Hello. Alright, got him. Like I said, not too bad. Alright, now then. Release our first grub. I have a fantastic plushie of that. I actually have two, because Bethany stole my first one. That makes the little grub noises. That felt like a Tom and Jerry bit. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. If you try and stand there and tank all the hits, like, you're just gonna get absolutely wrecked. It's a terrible time. But just step back. All you gotta do is just step back each time, and it's no big deal. Ah. This is one of my favorite bugs. I wish they made a plushie of her that sang her little song. I want that. Bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. Ha ha ha, did you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Ha ha ha. What are you doing down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Okay. Well, we'll leave Mila to dig for now. I'm sure she's fine. They do make a little statue of her. I think we've got the statue around here somewhere. We've definitely got stickers. I think that's probably... I'll probably redecorate my, Wait a minute. Is this right? Hello? Where did I come from? Ah, okay, wait. I came from... Hello? Where am I? This is where I fought the dude. Okay, hold up. Oh, I have as much Hollow Knight memorabilia as you can get your grubby little mitts on. I want all of it. Yeah, no, they did a bunch. Go into Fangamer and take a look at the Hollow Knight line, and like, man, ton of cool stuff. Absolute mountain. I'll show a picture of it later. I'll try to set it all up after stream in my little cabinet. At least all the plushies, and then I can get. Yeah, their stuff's really good. I got a bunch of their odds and ends stuff, but man, the Hollow Knight section is swimming, and it's got some amazing stuff. Yeah, I'll try to set up like at least the plushies. Oh god, oh god. And then I did some sticker sets and some other stuff. I'll buy anything. It's great. Ooh. I actually don't know if I have the... matter of fact, I don't think I do have. I think there's a second vinyl set for the Nightmare Troop. I think I only have the vinyl set from the... Oh, I'm not going to be able to make that yet, am I? No, because even if I pogo off that guy, it's not going to be enough. We're going to need a double jump for that. That's okay. Oh, wait, maybe we won't. Okay, hold up. We're going to try something advanced. I want you as far over there as I can get you. Oh! Okay, wait. No. I want to see if I can do this. I bet you I can. I bet you I can pull this off. Okay, we need him higher up, though. What if I go, like, all the way over here? No. Okay, wait. Come down here. What if we go like all the way over here so he's a little higher up? And then... Ha! Got it. Who needs double jumps? I have some skill at this game. I don't know, the most skilled, but some skill. Alright, where the hell are we now? I probably don't need to kill every single one of these. There's not like XP really. I mean, there's Geo, but like... Yeah, I have most of the stuff on the fan gamer. I don't have all the little statues, and I don't have the keychains. Because I don't need a bunch of keychains, and the little statues are like, I already have the big plushies, so like, I don't need the little statues. Although I kind of want the Mila one, because they don't make a Mila plushie, which is a huge disappointment. Neat things on the fan gamer plushie line. The Grub, Cornifer, and the Shade actually play the audio. The Grub makes all the little grub noises. The Shade will play the death music, and then Cornifer hums his little tune. So to finish this game, you need to get further than 2 hours in. Played it, dropped it, never got very far for some reason. I mean, a lot of people consider this a very, very hard game. This is frequently like... I know quite a few of my friends that have been like, yeah, I tried this and I just gave up because it was crazy difficult. And like, I don't know, something about this just meshes with me, and it's fine. Alright. We got some rewards from the Grub Father. So we got the Grub Father up there. If we kind of missed this. If he would have come in here initially before we'd rescued any grubs, he would be crying. But now we can rescue a bunch of grubs, and you can see there's all these little egg hole things they hide out in. So every time we find some grubs, we can come back here and we'll get some more rewards from the Grub Father. I think there's 50 of them. And there's a little bonus bit if you can find all of them. In addition to just all the regular rewards you get Geo a lot, and you can get some other stuff too. You can get some like upgrade materials and things like that. Pretty good idea. Rescue the grubs every now and then if you find yourself a little short on money or you happen to be in the neighborhood. Come take a peek, see what he's got for you. For now, I think if I go in here. This is Green Path, right? Or the way to Green Path? Pilgrim's Way, travelers of Hollowness descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Right. Well, it's too bad I've got this guy here, who's immune to attacks. Gosh, whatever shall I do? It's almost like this is some kind of Metroidvania. It's trying to teach you that you might need to occasionally, you know, explore and remember a place, and then come back to that place later after you've gotten some kind of upgrade or ability. Truly shocking stuff. Alright, let's see what's in here. I don't remember what's in any of this stuff. Hello. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Man. Oh, okay. I can skip this, but it's really hard to get back if I skip it. You can actually, so you're supposed to see this and go, oh god, you can't get through there. Spikes are pogoable. So you can, like, do that, and, like... Oh, well, I'm gonna fuck it up now, but you can, if you stay dead centered and keep pogoing, you can pogo yourself up that shaft and get over to the other side. but it's really difficult to get back. It might be doable, but it's not going to be easy. And you can get yourself into the next area, but that is an area that is very much geared towards later in the game than I currently am. So the enemies there would be quite tough at this point. They're going to be hitting for like 2 hearts worth of damage, 2 masks, whatever. And generally it is not making my life very fun. So we're not going to do that. I've done it before. It's interesting to do. But for now, we'll just continue on the way the game wants. Also, this here. If you see paper, and you hear that humming, look for this fella. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, 30 geo? Yes. I can hold L1 to view a map. The map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. By the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time with yourself, just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. When I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right in our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Are you finding my maps? I've tried to fill out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you'd like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies from my wife up in Dirtmouth. We've set up a little store to help make ends meet. Alright, nothing else from you. And yeah, we can see here, we've got a map. He's got a picture of himself drawn. He's got the temple. He's got the path up to Dirtmouth. You can kind of see that room we were just in with all the platforms leading off of it. But there's quite a bit of it that's not filled in. It's a pretty rough sketch map. It gives you a general idea of like what the layout is, and there's obviously that big stag beetle looking icon in the middle there that we haven't seen yet. So if we kind of went down to the right from him, all the way over to the right, and then up a little bit, and then left a bunch, we'd be able to loop around to that. I think for now, we could go back up right now and buy some more mapping supplies from his wife, which would help. Or... oh my god. Get hit in the face. No, it's fine. Or we can explore some more. Down to the left, he doesn't have mapped in. There's a tunnel here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh god, that lands on you. Okay, right. That actually does damage. Got it. Oh! We've got another grub. Pogo off of that. There's a lot of fun little pogo tricks you can do in this game to get yourself around. I enjoy. The movement's very satisfying. Alright. Down to the right. Oh god. Like, I want that Geo. Give me that. Aha! A secret. Okay, I can drop down to there. Oh, that that might let me skip this next room. Which you might just be able to see. On this rock directly ahead of me, there's a couple of white marks. Kind of directly above my head there. That is indication that there's a gate. Ow. And we're gonna have our first little mini-boss. Not the toughest thing in the universe. Matter of fact, these are just normal enemies that we'll be seeing for pretty much the rest of the game. But they do lock you in a room with them, and you get a little bit of a special theme. So I guess we'll call it a mini-boss. Should they be a mini-boss? I don't know. They're not that tough. What's down here? A bunch of money. Gathering money's usually a good idea. As for like what all I'm planning to do in this, we'll try to finish the whole like main game. And get like the good endings, like the better of the endings. I can get to this. Which way do I want to go here? This looks like it's a secret. Ah, this takes me to a healing spring. Those are good. Fills up your soul by just hanging out in it. Yeah, we're trying to finish the main game and the main, like, endings. We'll do the Grim Troop DLC, or Nightmare, whatever, Carnival. I think it's Grim Troop. What's the name of it? Whatever. The spooky one. We'll do that one. When it comes to God Home, I'm probably not going to do as much of that. So we might take a brief look at it, but I'm not going to, like, finish it. Because God Home was the final DLC they did for this. I say DLC. It was like a patch. I don't even think you had to buy it extra. Maybe you did at the time, but it's just included in the game now for sure, so. It adds like a boss rush mode where you can fight, like, oh my god, all the main game bosses with a few little, like, twist variants of them thrown in for some variety. And there's a, like, if you can complete the entire gauntlet without dying, you get an extra ending, which I don't really want to deal with that. It's a real slog, because you kind of just end up in this, like, can you do every boss in the game hitless? And like, man, I'm not trying to deal with all that. You can set yourself up where it doesn't technically have to be hitless, because you can use charms that'll give you some health regen, etc., etc., some options around that, but it's tedious. It's just really tedious, and like, I don't want to deal with it. So we're probably not going to bother doing that. I don't even think I've finished that ever. It's not my cup of tea. Maybe if I find myself really enjoying the boss rush concept, we'll take a peek at it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh god, I gotta get up there. Hold up. So yeah, main game and then Grim Troop is kind of the goal. And we're going to try to do all the bosses in both. So like, not interested in the boss rush DLC, but Nightmare King Grim is totally on. Like, he's easily the hardest boss in this game. Whew. We will absolutely be doing him. Other plush I have. Okay. Oh my god, I landed perfectly on that. Couldn't have dodged into that better if I tried. I don't have my dash yet. I feel so slow. Where is this? Ah. Ye olden elevator that I can't do anything with yet. The classic Dark Souls scenario. I don't need any more soul right now, so we'll just ignore that. Those little statues you'll see glowing occasionally. You can kind of smack them to gather some soul for free. So if you're running low on soul, it's a good way to stock up. Oh, hello. Oh god, okay. That was poor placement on my part. Oh my god, it's terrible poor placement on my part. Alright, let's heal. Man, the boss didn't even get to do its, like, signature attack. It's supposed to do an attack where it, like, slams into the floor, like, bounces off the floor and the ceiling back and forth in a big zigzag kind of pattern. You gotta dodge it. Like, it keeps ricocheting off the ceiling and the floor. But it did the really annoying homing attack a couple times and then just died. Okay. Let's just, explore a little bit out here. What's this? Oh, or you, oh, if you wield your nail like a club. Ask me, how much deeper do we have to go? What? Who are you? See, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. Exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking at you that you know how to wield it. Exploring then? Yeah, okay, nothing new. Alright. Let's see here, we got this that I can't quite get up. There is a way up here that I do know how to do, but I don't really feel like bothering with it. What you can do is you can die to the enemies that are down below there. And if you die here, you bring the enemies over here and die here. Anytime you die in this game, you leave behind like a little ghost that'll kind of hold all your souls, similar to your Bloodstain or your whatever in the Souls games. And then you got to kill it to get your souls back, your Geo back, whatever. And it'll kind of float in this area, and you can like lure it over and do the same kind of thing we did with that bug earlier, where you like bring it down to this area and then like jump over and then pogo off of it to get up to the top. But it's a lot of setup. You gotta die, you gotta come back. I don't really feel like dealing with all that, so we're just not. We're just gonna not. Oh my god. Door with an open slot. And yeah, we can see a cable car here, pretty easily identifiable. Keep working my way around. Oh boy. Oh. We're good. Alright. More fancy pogo tricks. That get me another grub. What lives up here? Like I can get past that. Okay, some of them landed in the spikes, and I don't think I can do anything with that, so we're just going to ignore them. Oh, what the hell? Man, got parried. Where are we? Definitely lost track of how many lefts and rights and ups and downs we've done. This is why buying the other equipment can be so helpful. We'll see why eventually, but for now, rest there. Insert 50 geo. Gates opened up. And a little bell. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. Stagways stretch the depths of Hollow Nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Alright. See that there? We hit travel. We can also hop down here to talk to him. It was long ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers through when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet still I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. Eager to travel the stagways, just hop on the platform, give me the signal, and we'll soon be on our way. Alright, so we can use this as a shortcut to get ourselves back up to Dirtmouth if we want to. Matter of fact, let's do that, because we can go ahead and talk to Sly in the shop and see if we can get some upgrades from a map. This place, we're near the surface, I believe. There's a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. The place was once full of travelers coming and going. It seems much quieter now. What a turn, our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market, not that he's complaining. Never thought I'd see such a thing. The Stag Station is opened. The building lay silent before even my time. I've heard the tales of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. Quite content where I am. Did you visit the temple? Strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. Braver among us once went there to pray and said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while they stopped going. I wonder what changed. Young couple, just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they like the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself. Alright. Take a brief rest there. Let's see what's going on in Sly's shop. Hello, sir. Hello, I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Alright. Mask Shard. This is basically a piece of heart. A quarter of a heart fragment. Then we've got Vessel Fragment, which is more soul. We can eventually carry extra soul. Open a soda here real quick. Got some new charms. Do you find yourself leaving a lot of geo behind as you hurry through the cavern? Charm will make sure any loose change finds its way back to you. Basically a vacuum for money. Life and hollowness can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants you more time to recover. Longer iframe window. The Lumafly Lantern. You can have light in dark places. It's honestly pretty good. A simple key. Bit of variety of locks, which is useful if you like to poke around in places you don't belong. We already know where one of these is, because there's a simple lock just to the right of town. Anything else from you? See, they've opened the mapping shop across the way. I suppose a little competition is healthy. Maybe I should start to sell maps as well, or is that a little aggressive? All's fair in a world made of geo. Pockets feeling empty? If you need some more geo, take a trip to the ruins below and hunt around. Just take care not to fall into a haze. I won't be coming down to rescue you. I don't want to spend any of the money just yet. At least not on that. How about you? Coming to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back up occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Let's see what's here for me to sell. We've got the Wayward Compass, highly recommended. If you're having trouble finding your way in the maze of ruins below us, try this charm. It will pinpoint your location on your map. Incredibly helpful for finding your bearings in unfamiliar locations. Yes. Quill. Need this if you want to update your map with new areas as you explore. It's essential for anyone serious about mapping. Also, yes. We're also going to want all of these eventually. Bench pin, cocoon pin, vendor pin, stagway pin, hot spring. All the pins will just automatically mark these places on your map when you find the appropriate place. So, very good. For right now, I want this. And I want this as a priority. Benches and stagways are going to be the most useful. We'll get the rest of it later. For now, let's see if there's anyone else around here. There might be some more folks that show up. No, nobody over here yet? Alright. Oh yeah, I need to real quick pop at a bench, don't I? Because in order to fill in my map, if I look at my map right now, you can see it's still basically the same map we had before. A little bit of Dirtmouth, a little bit of the Forgotten Crossroads. However, see, he pulls out a piece of paper there and jots on it for a second. He's actually filling in the map. And if we pull up the map now, you can see it's much more filled in. All the areas we've been to are colored in. Some of the areas that weren't originally on the map that we've explored are now filled in for us. We've got those little pin markers there to show us where the... We're going to zoom in any farther? No. Show us where the, the stagways and benches and stuff are. All very useful stuff. Also, if we equip this, you can now see the night on the map up there in Dirtmouth. And if I just hold the map button, it'll actually move with us as we go. So if we're exploring and we get lost as to where we are or what direction to go, that'll help us out immensely. For now, take me back down to the Forgotten Crossroads. Where do I want to go now? Looks like up and to the left is the big area that we haven't been to yet. There's a little side area up and to the right, too, from the looks of it. Maybe we'll go there first. See what that's about. Because it looks like, yeah, this here is the way that loops me back around to the tramway. However, I'm also hearing what sounds like a grub. Okay, I've opened that up. There's apparently something over here. Ah, we would need our lantern if we wanted to get into there. 1800 money? I don't have that. Where does this take me? I don't recall coming this way. Maybe I do recall coming this way. Well, you know what? We'll take this across for now. We've found a few more grubs on the way. Yeah, you know what? This is the room we did the pogo bounce in, now that I'm thinking of it. Oh my lord. We'll go see what the grub father has in store for us. He's got... It's more money! And even more money! I could buy another set of pins if I wanted to, but... not gonna lie... not the most exciting round of grub father. Look, yeah, I should be able to get back pretty quick. Head on through here. Oh my gosh. Alright, down we go. I hear a grub. Got him. Well, we'll go look at what that does later. I'm sure. Oh my god. We've fallen to our death. I'm sure it will be fine. Let's head this way. Oh my lord. Alright. Easy. Okay, it looks like we can get up there. Yeah, where does this take me? I mean... I know how you get through that, but we're not getting through that just now. Very well then, this way it is. Hello, oh giant boss arena. Whatever could live in here? So, interesting thing to note. If you look at the exit there to the left, you can see some wooden boards kind of holding up the nail to the wall there. You can actually break those. And we're going to get locked in here in a minute, but you can just kind of skip this boss and not deal with it if you just break that wall, and it'll just let you get out of the room. We're not going to do that, but I'll show you at least the... Oh my god, do I have to... Oh, maybe I have to go a little farther. Maybe I have to get a little farther into the fight and it'll crack. That might be it. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Oh, that was unfortunate. We're good. Heal up a little bit. I want to say you can smack those little orange bits back at him too if you get the timing right. Yeah. Yeah, I was say if you get the timing just right, you can knock them back at him like a projectile. And you can see I think the wall's even more cracked now. Yeah, there we go. So if I wanted to, we could leave. I think you might have to do one of those little, like, temper tantrum little stomp bits before you can nope out of there. Alright. Oof. Man, he covered some ground on that one. There he goes. Alright. The city crest. And a neat little Easter egg. We hang out here for a second. His weapon's running away. It's its own little bug. Off it goes. Let's head back up here for now. I probably can't get across that, can I? Yeah, I'm not good enough of a jump to make it across that far. Poor bug. Ah, he's fine. He's off to go live his best life. Or wait, did you mean the guy inside the armor? Because that guy's not living his best life. He's very dead. Cool. Yeah, I like the little bug. He's neat. He's neat. Hey, Goldsmith, how's it going? Ah, we're making it to the next little bit of the story here. Alright, first of all, open this up. This will take me back to where we first met Cornifer. The little fella I was bonking. Pop back up here. Yeah, we've got all these weird, like, totem statues where there's, like, bug masks on sticks. Kind of warning people off up here. Take a quick rest, update my map. And we can meet this fellow.
Oh, Malama too.
Who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollownest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Consumed the vengeful spirit. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but I seem to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake, was wondering whether you could do me a small favor, not as repayment for my gifts, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. And he's back to sleep. Also, I can't help but notice your floor is made out of the masks of dead bugs. Wondering about this gate between us? It's a curious thing, but this door will not open until you've slain that creature living in the heart of the temple. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors will be watching over you. Hello. Okay. It's trying to get me to use the spell. We'll use the spell at the appropriate time. I'm not going to waste it right now. It's fine. Ah! Let's keep heading up. Nothing above. Oh man, this is gonna get me killed at some point. I just realized I almost didn't see that guy because chat was on top of him. So eventually that'll probably be a problem. That's okay. I'll just blame you guys for every time I die. It was because of chat, clearly. Never a skill issue. No. Okay, we could go down. Also go this way. Ah, another one of these statues that'll get me some soul. Ah. Ah. Oh my god. Getting wrecked. That said, would you look at that? It's one of them lifeblood thingies. I'll take some free health. Now then. Oh look, it's one of those bugs that I couldn't beat earlier. Because he, like, gets into his shell if I get too close. Well now, I don't have to get too close. Oh my god, these things are really fast. Oh my god, they're very fast. We got him. And what's this? The soul catcher. Nothing up there that I can see. So it's done. You've slain the beast. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caves filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Look, the gate between us is opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Why do you hesitate? You'll get nothing more from me, I'm afraid, though I do admire your persistence. What a wonderful fellow. Okay, this increases soul gained when striking an enemy, which is really helpful. Honestly, more helpful to me than that. So now I get more soul by smacking enemies, which is good for spells, but it's also good for healing, because healing uses soul too. I believe we rescued another grub, and the path we're taking was we wanted to get to the, there was that branch into green path up ahead on the left side here, about 2/3 of the way down. Oh god! Oh god! Well, pardon me while I just remove myself from this room. Sure everything is fine. Oh, come on. Okay. Grubfather, what have you got for me, my good man? Oh! The first of our mask shards. What have we got down here? Hello. Oh my god, I spaced that horribly. Well, we got him anyway. Don't fall into the acid water. That would probably be bad. Taking a fair bit of damage. A little concerning. Where is this gonna take me? Oh. Hello. Oh, back up. Okay, so they explode when they die. What's down here? Not much. Ah! That guy didn't have a lot of orange growing out of him, so I think he was fine. You do. So now we just continue on. Also, man, this game's got such a phenomenal soundtrack. Like, every zone's just got a phenomenal theme. The boss music's all great. Oh my god, there's a giant Venus flytrap. Hmm. Got him. There's those little bat creatures, and they always try to fly away. It's fun to see if you can catch them. And a bench. Still no map, though, so if we try to open up our map for this area, I can't actually record my internal mapping. We gotta find ourselves a cornifer. Nothing down there. Oh, hello. Speaking of Silksong, we'll be seeing more of her later. Oh god. There's nothing down here. Alright, well, I guess that was just a loop around. Right, no map. Hello. I'll let these guys dive at me and then take a slash. Okay, I could cut this rope and it would drop this down. However, for now, probably better to not. At least not initially. Yeah, because we can do that now. I guess we might as well. Yeah, still could have made it up there. I love dropping that on them. It's so funny. You don't get the Geo, but you get a laugh. And that's worth more than Geo. Aha! I see pieces of paper and I hear humming. Sometimes a hee ha ha is worth 1,000 geos. Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wondrous ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Would you like a map of the area? Ran into another traveler as I made my way down here. I tried to call out to her as she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. Nothing down there. Alright, well. We can cut across this. Oh. Ah, it never gets old. Yeah, okay, we can loop around back to this way. Down we go. How's my map looking? I'm here. We still need to... Okay, we can go all the way to the left and then up. Oh. I don't suppose you would both like to gather underneath that platform. By any chance. Good sirs. Oh, wait. How are we feeling about gathering under the platform? Ah, that's good stuff. Hello. I notice here there's what appears to be fangs growing out of the ground around me. Hello. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it. My journal, it will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Taking the hunter's journal. Navigates the journal. Okay. Little squib, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. So, we can actually see every single enemy in the game that we've encountered all the way down the list, along with a little description of them. So like these guys, the Elder Balder. Bulky and covered in thick plating, retracts into itself when attacked. As they age, these creatures become too heavy and lumpy to roll around freely. Instead, they curl up and hide from the world. What do they think of in there, wrapped up in themselves? More carefree time, perhaps. So yeah, let's get a little bit more background info on all the different creatures in the game. And you may have noticed on some of them, I have to kill more of them to learn. So as we continue to wander around and find these guys and kill them, probably not by dropping platforms on their head. I bet you that doesn't count. Maybe it does count. But we'll need to learn more about all of them eventually, if we want to truly understand the lore of the game. This is awful looking. Let's not go that way. Although perhaps I'll need to. Aha. Oh. My God. Another grub freed. There's an upper exit here that isn't marked. At least I think there is. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe there wasn't. I mean, it definitely looks like there is. Very difficult to see. We'll find out. Oh! Man, Hornet there doing an excellent impression of the developers of this game every time they've been asked about the sequel for the last 7 years. Those who stray from the White King's roads shall face the law of Un. Un? Probably Un. Double N, not double U. Okay. There's a hole in the floor over that way. Well, maybe that's good. Let's go find out. Well, it gets me a bench. We do like benches. Which gets me a map. Huh. I feel like I want to just follow the main path for now. This seems like it's opening up quite a bit. Ugh. Oh, you were hiding in the scenery. Okay. Ah. Get back here, you. We got him. Okay. I mean, so far we're clearing this out reasonably easily. Oh! Goodbye, Hornet. You can't run forever. September 4th, I get to play your game. Okay, I can't quite make that jump. Even if I could. Well... I mean... Oh, maybe I could. Maybe I could just... No, it's a little too early. No, I don't think I'm making that. We'll try it one more time, but... No, I think that is not gonna work. Maybe it would be just barely possible, but... I'm not gonna spend all day fiddling about with it. Don't even know where that takes me. I mean, this is taking me... Oh, God! There was a bush growing out of the ground while I was fighting that mosquito. Didn't even notice him. Hello? Okay. Okay. I mean, I can make it this way. We're making quite a bit of progress. This looks like it's going to potentially loop me back over and connect with the path off to the right where I started. Yeah. Hold up. Come here. But pardon me as I just walk off a cliff. Wasn't even an enemy, I just fell. Oh no. Yeah, okay, this is where we saw Hornet, and then she went running off this way. Come on. Alright. New. That is not helpful. Starting to look a bit more like Forgotten Crossroads in here. Seeing more of that hollow nest architecture. Man, that was rough. Let me go this way. Just kind of keep exploring here. Okay, I found my way much higher up. Oh god. Grab all of this. I feel like I want to go down, because we did kind of skip this whole area on the way up. Man, do I want the mantis claw? I'm like blatantly playing wrong right now occasionally because I'm expecting to be able to do things that I can't do. And mantis claw is one of the big ones. Hello. Symbol of a bench. Oh, so we unlocked this. Ah, so that was the long way around if I didn't want to spend the money to open that path up. However, I did want to spend the money to open that path up. Oh god. Many small bugs. Oh lord. Okay, I have basically made it back down to where we were earlier. If If I go down one more floor there, it'll be just to the left of the room we were in when we went up originally. I feel pretty comfortable heading back up this way. Pretty comfortable heading up this way and seeing we haven't missed like a huge amount of the map. Yeah, this should be good. I guess we go up. Hello? Oof. Okay, we got him. He's a tough one. Not playing around. Okay. I see, we've already made it basically out of the area we were in. This just doesn't look like Green Path at all anymore. Okay, hold up. Let's go up here. Yeah, okay, so... God damn it. Oh, man, I gotta go all the way back. Over to here, up to here. Over, over. Over. Where does this put me? I don't have a map of this area. I don't like how much this looks like Forgotten Crossroads. Actually, this looks like the area at the start of the game. No. Huh, okay, nothing that way. Think we're good. Just head out for now. I might try to clear like one or two more bosses here. Maybe we'll see if we can get to Hornet. Then we'll call it a part there. I am starting to get pretty tired. I did have raid earlier tonight, so we wrapped up our raid for the week about an hour before I started streaming. So basically raided, worked. Well, actually wait, raided last night, slept, got up, worked, came straight home, hopped on the raid, raided until an hour before stream, ate something that I only half ate, and now we're streaming. So I need to get some sleep again eventually to get myself back on track. So yeah, we got another one of my favorite characters, Zote the Mighty, who's currently being slightly eaten by a bug. I'm sure we can help him out. He won't mind. Oh god. We're good. We're just playing a nice game of jump rope. Oof. Heal me. We win! Flashback to Alexandria. Wait, which Alexandria? Time for another Souls game. Nice game of jump. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. No. No. Sorry, I blocked that out of my memory. What do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zoth the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Begone, lest I draw my nail. I love this guy. He's absolutely my favorite. Blasphemous is good? Yeah, I heard it's really good. I still haven't played it. I have it. I think I may have booted it up once, but yeah, I've heard it's really quite good. It's on my list of things I want to play eventually. But Hollow Knight I actually like more, not so much because of the like Souls-like elements, because of the Metroid-like elements. This is the most Metroid-y Metroidvania that there is outside of the actual mainline Metroid series, and I love that. I absolutely love just exploring and sticking my nose in all the corners and filling out the map and, you know, just poking myself into every nook and cranny for hours and hours on end in games like this. It's got a bunch of good story, great atmosphere, phenomenal soundtrack. Like, this is one of the best. Blasphemous is excellent looking as well. Not to sound like I'm knocking Blasphemous or something here, saying that it isn't any of those things. Oh god, we are in a lot of trouble. Let's not be there. It's just that Blasphemous puts so much more of its focus on the actual combat and the, like, the difficulty. There we go. Oh my god, that guy shouted quite loud when he died. Whereas this is more about the exploration, at least, you know, for me. It's got its difficult fights, for sure, but that's not the focus. The focus is on the story and the lore and the fun and the exploring. Until you get to the DLC, then it's all about the boss rush, which is why I was like, I don't really care about that as much. Woo! We're good. Castlevania type of games, yeah. Like I said, my roots in Metroidvanias go back to like Super Metroid. That was the one I really got into for like this style of open world exploration stuff. And like the old Zeldas kind of have that same feel to them. Let me real quick pop back up here. I do enjoy Symphony of the Night, too. I played it much later. I don't think I played Symphony of the Night until 2008 or 9? So it was quite a long time after it had been out. Loved that one, too. I have actually played that one on stream once before. Green children walked from the dream under these lands. Here we shall now wait, patient for the call to return. A couple of years ago for Halloween, I did like finish the entire thing in one sitting stream. I beat the entirety of Symphony of the Night, including the like reverse castle. Get out of here. Oh, just a tiny bit off. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't trust it. We're gonna back off. Aria of Sorrow? I don't think I played that one, actually. That was one of the advanced ones, wasn't it? I have it, because they released them all on Steam, and I did pick them all up. But, I played, Castlevania, I did Symphony of the Night. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance, so I didn't play any of the Game Boy Advance ones. And then I played Portrait of Ruin, and I really liked Portrait of Ruin. That one was quite good. And then what was the... Igavania that Igarashi did after he left Castlevania with the chick. Oh my god, I'm blanking on it. It's got the girl in the blue dress. It's like fighting vampires. Can't remember the name of it for the life of me. Set that grub free right now. Bloodstain! That's it. Thank you. Yeah, of course. No, you gotta set the grubs free. Man. Super Mario Land and Tetris? Fair. Wait, are we just talking about video games, or are we talking about Metroidvanias? Because if we're counting Tetris as a Metroidvania now, I think I need to refresh my understanding of Metroidvanias. Pokemon Blue. Got it. Okay. Oh, like on Game Boy games. Right. That makes sense. I was like, wait. Tetris is a crazy Metroidvania. Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, original Game Boy. I did have an original Game Boy. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance, but I did have an original Game Boy. Please make Tetris a Metroidvania game. I feel like someone must have at this point. Metroidvania's got like crazy popular there for a little while, and everybody was making everything a Metroidvania. Whether or not it should have been. There are a lot of questionable Metroidvanias out there these days that I would argue probably shouldn't exist. Oh, the 89 Classic. Yeah, no, I had a Game Boy Color. I got it for Pokemon Blue. And then had the Zelda games that were on it. Like Oracle of Ages End Seasons, as well as Link's Awakening DX. Had Pokemon Blue, had Pokemon Gold, had Pokemon Yellow. And that might honestly have been it. I don't know if I got any other Game Boy games. I can't remember if I did any more with that. I'll have to go through, look through a list of Game Boy games and see if there's some I'm forgetting in there. I'll have to get my hands on an SP so I can play through Final Fantasy Pixel games again and do the extra dungeons. Yeah, I mean, you can just emulate it. That's what I always end up doing these days. So I played a lot of my Game Boy Advance stuff. I did have DS Lite, which had the Game Boy Advance slot on the bottom. So we ended up picking up a couple of Game Boy Advance games. My girlfriend and I at the time had bought like all of the Pokemon games that you could fit into the DS Lite, because we got all the Game Boy Advance ones and then all the DS ones, and had the full collection going to that. Okay. Yeah, you'll take me around. Got anything to say here? My, this place has much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so wild, the stations like to be consumed by it. Alright, nothing new there. Blue and yellow are rough. The game has no XP share. Yeah, you had the XP all, I think. But it wasn't as good, because you had to it reduced the amount of XP your main party got, I think, and split it evenly across your whole party. So it's debatable if you actually wanted to use it frequently. Alright. I don't remember what you had to... I think you had to have a certain number of caught Pokemon to get it. I don't remember all the... Now I want to look that up. Hold up, we're going to pause while I look up how the hell the XP thing worked in Pokemon Blue. Pokemon Blue XP... EXP all. Yeah. 50 Pokemon, and then it was the guy outside Fuchsia City. Can I get the Bulbapedia entry on XP all? Yeah, no, not. Gen 1. If it's in the bag, it halves the experience and stat experience by the player's Pokemon participate in battle to distribute the stat to all party members. Half the experience is distributed evenly amongst party members. Due to a bug, experience and stat experience equal to the amount received by a single party member is distributed evenly among all party members. If one of the player's Pokemon participate in the battle, this amount is equal to half the total, functioning as intended. However, if multiple Pokemon participated, some experience and stat experience that would have otherwise been earned is lost. Experience that would be distributed to a fainted Pokemon is always lost. Yeah, it was messy and full of bugs, and it didn't work right, which is how most... Hey. Can I tab back into my game, please? Uh-oh. Hollow Knight? No, we just might have killed it. That's unfortunate. Huh. I'm just trying to see if I can fix this. No, it's dead. Wait, no, we're back. Can you guys see this? Is everything working right? Are we good? Definitely not worth using. Yeah, no, I agree. XP shares added in Gen 4. Was it Gen 4? Hold up. Now, I thought it was earlier than that. I thought XP share got added in Gen 2. No, I'm tabbing out again, because now I want to know. Gen 2... Yeah, it was the XP, it was an item, it's something they added held items. Total experience and stat experience earned when the opposing Pokemon faints is split in half, with 50% evenly distributed between all non-fainted Pokemon, and 50% evenly distributed between all non-fainted Pokemon holding an XP share. Yeah. And then from Gen 3, if any non-fainted Pokemon holds it, share the total experience earned when the opposing Pokemon faints, split in half, distributed between all non-fainted Pokemon who participated in battle, and 50% evenly distributed between all non-Pokemon holding an XP share. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't remember why it was good. Yeah, it was in 2. It was in Gen 2. I was like, I want to say that it was in all of them. It just, they've changed how it functioned occasionally over the years, until we reach the modern games where your XP is split across the entire party by default. Which I'm still not a huge fan of, because you end up massively over-leveled really easily, and you never learn how your Pokemon work. Alright, now then. Speaking of Silksong, hi Hornet, and the, cracked shell of what appears to be another one of me. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. It's Old Kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you would try to do. I can't allow it. Oh, we're on. Oh. Oh. Oof. Oh, I shouldn't have swung. Jumping was fine, but I shouldn't have swung. Yee! Yeah, because we gotta jump back over if we wanted to survive that. Okay, heal up. Woo! Oh! That second one came out quick. Woo! Alright. Got her. Yeah, Bug Souls-like game. Like another Crab's Treasure. You know, I need to play that still. Ooh, didn't dodge it. Should have gone to the right. We're good. We're good. Woohoo! She's covering some ground there. Wow, miss. Got it. Just take the second to heal. Oh, I just dodged a little too late. Just in range of that. That's okay. Whew. Ha! Out of here, Hornet. We're good. Got her. All right. And she's away. And the other husk here collapses. The Mothwing Cloak. Not a Souls-like. There's a cool dungeon crawler RuneScape-inspired game. It's got bugs in and kind of Souls-like elements called Fly Night. Just take a look at that. Oh. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Hello. Push on a little. Oh yes, we have our dash now. So now I can just dash across little gaps like that. Oh. Or I can fail miserably. Whoop. Give me a little bit more mobility, which is going to make life much easier. Do I remember there was a path somewhere that I couldn't get across because I would have needed to dash? I've very much forgotten where it was. Where I was trying to make that hop across a little thing. I think it might be that middle bit. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, this gets me back up to the way we came in. Oh, interesting. Blocked off. Alright. I believe we only have the one dash, so I can't, like... Yeah, I can't dash multiple times midair. But we can use it to cover some ground a little more quickly if we want to. Hello, the Lake of Un. Let's see what's in here. Well, hello, Quirrell. Hello there, seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe these dusty old highways led to such lush and lively place. Building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly long been forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though I figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hollowness is perfect for vigilant explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. Alright, rest with Quirrell for a minute. Also, I love the little statue in the back. There's like the slug statue in the background there. Alright. Let's go meet this guy out by the lake. He sure looks like one of them knights we've been fighting. Alright, we got him. And yeah, not much we can do out here for now. Other than stare at the cool dragonflies in the background. See if Quirrell's got anything to say about that. Hi, Quirrell. Nope, he's not interested. Time is it? I said I was going to stop after I did Hornet, but I kind of forgot that Hornet was, like, in the next room. We'll go a little farther. Maybe we can get to the next area and then call it. That would make sense. Really cool flying dragons. Yeah, this place is awesome, man. I love, like this, the art direction in this game is incredible. Like all the creature designs and the level and the parallaxing, foreground and background textures and fog layers and everything just give it such a cool bit of atmosphere. It makes it feel much more full of depth than a purely 2D game has any right to. Yeah. Okay. Going down. Dodge that. Okay. Maybe we should just go till I find a stag station, and then we can pop back upstairs to town. See what's going on in town. That might be a good idea. Hello. Gotta be said, I don't think I'm making that jump. Well, we'll come back to that later, I'm sure. What's this? From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. Naruto or One Piece Metroidvania. Or DBZ. They kind of had a DBZ, like, RPG series back on the, I think it was Game Boy Advance. It was called, like, Adventure of Goku or something like that. It was very strange. They weren't necessarily good, but they might scratch that itch for you. Not a Metroidvania strictly speaking, but Legacy of Goku, that was it. Yeah, that was the ones. They were okay. They were just kind of dull. A little on the bland side. I was like, I do remember them existing. Honestly, that DBZ Kakarot kind of feels like a slightly better version of those. I'm gonna go with slightly still, though. Kakarot's still not the most engaging game I've ever experienced. Now, hold up. What was up here? Kakarot's good, yeah. It's like I don't hate it or anything, but still doesn't quite grab me as much as I would like it to. Xenoverse 1 and 2 are still probably the ones I would say, like, if you want the best DBZ experience, that's the place to go. Or if you just want, like, a fighting game, then just get Fighter Z. Fighters, whatever you want to call it. Alright, now then. Oh my god. Yeah, they're doing like a Daima DLC, aren't they? Or is that already out now and they're doing another DLC after that? Free DBZ game coming soon. Really? Okay, we got a new charm. Daima Part 1 is out. Okay, gotcha. Is the other DLC like a Part 2 of that? I haven't been following it at all. I think with Kakarot, I made it to like go... Fuck, I was trying to charge up a heal. Gohan gets kidnapped, and then you're like, oh, we gotta go fight Raditz. Here's the open world, better go explore and find where Raditz is. And then I just like got lost in side quests and like grinding up levels against the side enemies. And I never got back to the main game, which is like the first time they release you from like the hand-holdy tutorial section. Like, here's the map, and I was like, alright, bye. Now then. Got stuff shooting at me. You miss side quests and use a time machine to go back and do... Oh! I did not know that, so I was doing everything so that I wouldn't miss anything. I didn't know we had a time machine. That makes sense. I mean, there is time travel in DBZ, so like... That's interesting. I'm so used to RPGs that'll just penalize you for missing side quests at the start of the game. Well, that makes that game sound much more appealing. Oh my god, I'm in absolute hell. Okay, I know it wants me to get the lantern to come here, right? Like, very clearly, this is meant to be an area that you explore with the lantern. God damn it, it put me all the way back to the start. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh! There's addicts people like, I don't like doing side quests, and why did they make them arc only? Then do the side quests for the main game then. Yeah, I mean, that's what I ended up doing. I just did all the side quests before touching the main game, but then I just never touched the main game, because the side quests weren't the most engaging thing in the world, so it was like you just do a million side quests, and I got bored, and then moved on. But I was like, well, I don't want to miss any of them, so I gotta do them all now. Okay, that's actually, I like that. I might need to go back to that then. Alright, let me just hit. Dive down to here. Fog Canyon. Okay, we're not gonna kill the big ones. Because I remember what happens if you do, and it's a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay. Arctic lets you fly around Planet Vegeta. Oh, that's cool. You don't see much of Planet Vegeta. That's a very rare. Okay. Can't get through that. That's okay. Can't get through there. Can't climb up yet. This was a dead end. Can I get up here? Hello? What is this? Hollow Nest Seal. There we go. Probably happily inside no way I get to fly around Vegeta. That's so cool. Yeah, for sure. That is very neat. That's one thing I will say is, like, I was like, I know the side quests I said weren't the most engaging thing. It's very clear that whoever designed all of them is, like, a big fan of the series and cared a lot about all the side characters and stuff, because you get to see a lot of the, like, one-off side characters from the show and the comics, like, prominently featured with some, like, extended dialogue that actually tracks for their character really frequently. It's neat. It's really cool. But then they're just like, go kill 10 robots. And the next guy's like, hey, can you go kill 10 robots? And I'm just like, oh my god. So tired. Yeah, if they've added a time machine for going back for the quest, that might be that might have bumped it up a little bit higher on my rush to play list. Because then I can, do enough quests to get myself appropriately leveled, and then, move on with my life, continue the interesting bit of the game, and then come back for the stuff later. Well, nothing there. Platinum's easy. Is the platinum one? Is it one of them games? It's just like, if you finish the main story, you're getting the platinum. Because there's a few games out there like that, where like all the achievements are just like progress past X point in the story. Ah, hello.
Oh, Bakura Finello.
Hello there, dear. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd considered opening an account? Would I like to open an account? Yeah, we'll open an account.
Destio, Gio.
You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my shell of vault. Now let's do some banking. We're gonna leave it here. We'll eventually want to deposit the max amount, but for now it'll be fine if we just leave it empty. Just having 4,500 saved up sounds like it's probably a smart idea. Now then, Queen Station. Oh, hello, Coral. Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hollowness must have been an impressive lot building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now, only our like even know it exists. That's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites even in their decay. Is it that? Just faintly, you can still hear the echo of the bells? Alright. What lives through here? Hello. Come in search of treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station. The taste is just divine. The place must have once been quite the hub. Built at the border between two lands, the misty drop to one side and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Feel free to stop by any time, though I do like the quiet in this station. A little company is always good for one's health. Alright, well, bye, Willow. You enjoy your fungus up there. Now then, what lives down here? You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude. It gladdens me the Queen's Station is opened once more. This place was a bustling hub of travel, well placed for travelers visiting the outer edges of the land. You're quite the explorer to find this place. Alright, mind taking me back up to Dirtmouth real quick? My understanding of Hollowness can be a little vague. Below these leafy caverns is a fungal grove, once home to peaceful creatures not quite bug and not quite plant. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there's a downside. The dreadful stench, a noxious odor fills the place. Let's see what else we got in the, Oh, hello, Zote. You there, why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below and slew a great beast that had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Daft old fellow over there, he keeps talking absolute drivel. Seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he could consider not breathing. Keeps talking about dreams, too. Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. A squalid little hamlet this is. The air is foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be heading back down below as soon as possible. What a pleasant fellow Zote is. Hello, ma'am. All the places to end up, we've picked this dreary town. I thought it temporarily stopped, and my husband became obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is sound business, but other than you, who's buying? You enjoying yourself down in the ruins? At times my husband makes Hollowness sound a wonder, but sometimes it seems a ghastly, dangerous place. Anything, anything new? So these markers we can use for, like, if we want to put down a pin to remember something. For now, let's go ahead and buy the rest of the pins. Those are always useful. And see if Sly's got anything else for me. I mean, the mask shard is good. Arguably, I don't really need any of this right now, though, because that's not enough to get me to another mask. So we can save the money until we're, actually going to get something useful out of it. I might want to save up for this lantern, because we've already found at least one place that I need a lantern for. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here for now. It's a decent spot to call it apart, and then when we head back down, we can go back down that stag station. Which should put me... Oh, I don't even have the map for that yet, so it doesn't show. I was like, we headed south out of the Stone Sanctuary area there. So we'll have to continue from there tomorrow. But for now, I'm off to rest. And yeah, I'm probably going to do this tomorrow. Probably going to be doing pretty regular streaming for a while here, because I want to try to finish this before Silksong comes out the 24th. And we'll most likely just be diving straight into Silksong immediately afterwards. Is my plan, my long-term goal, and we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping it's going to be a good release. I mean, this game's phenomenal. It's one of my favorites. I'm definitely a little worried by Silksong's 7-year development with no words or update. That usually doesn't bode particularly well for games development, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be a blast. I'm really hoping. But for now, I'm off to get some sleep. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next time. Here's the old social media links. If you want to follow on Blue Sky or YouTube for any of the archive stuff, it all lives on there. I'll keep that updated. I gotta put some more stuff in playlists on YouTube. I keep meaning to do that and then forgetting. But yeah, for now, I'm off. I will see you next time. I'm gonna go pass out. Bye for now.